I just want to say, everybody, thank y'all for coming out today for the first casting call of Unladylike, the podcast. It's been a vision of mine for a while now, since the nightcap, and seeing how well I interact with women and how much I needed that to keep going. It inspired me to start this show.
You know, what's up with Unladylike, the podcast, and I am the host, Alexis. And you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of things going on with the podcast, but the biggest thing is we're here for women's empowerment, the empowerment of Black women. We're talking about a lot of good topics, current events. We're talking about hip hop. We're talking about relationships. We're talking about friendships. We're talking about so many things. So just tune in with us. You know what I'm saying? Tune in with us. Catch a vibe with us. You know what I'm saying? We are excited and we ready. So, yeah.
Hey y'all, I'm Jasmine. I'm 25 years old and I'm from Memphis. Ladylike. I mean, what is being ladylike? Cooking and cleaning and shit? Like, what's being ladylike? I need to know the definition of being ladylike in order to give you a definition of being unladylike, I guess.
That's hard. Because I'm the type of person, at one point in my life, I thought I knew everything. And growing up, I've learned that I know probably nothing. And so it's important to me to let people be their true self, because it's the only way, they're going to figure out who they is. And if you don't do that, that means you're not being true to yourself, because you're trying to, be this person, that person. And like to tell somebody, or to say that somebody is not being unladylike is like, what's the definition of being a lady? Like, what's your definition of being a lady?
To me, it's just being your raw, authentic self. Because when you hear the word ladylike, they just want you to sit with your legs crossed and, don't lift your arms up. You got to look a certain way, talk a certain way. To me, it's just being who you want to be, speaking how you want to speak, just living in your truth.
You supposed to be at a certain standard. Be classy, don't be loud, be to yourself, be in your place type thing. So if you not like that, they feel like you're not being ladylike.
I feel like a true definition of being unladylike is kind of hard to say. I can only go by what I've been told. Like, for instance, everybody seems to have a problem with like cursing, or like if you don't keep your mouth closed on certain things. I have been told about that.
My definition of being unladylike is a woman that does not understand what is going on in a moment, and that's not emotional about everything. Somebody that knows how to prioritize survival instead of emotions.
Ladylike, I would just think about right now in the world that we live in, a lot of things, you don't want to misjudge people or judge people too much. I'm not judgy, but I feel like if you're going to be unladylike, do what you do. You can be with who you want to be with. You can do what you want to do, but make sure you're being careful. Don't go about the life just, reckless, not getting yourself checked out. Not making sure you are, being truthful with people, because nowadays people are crazy and they will kill you if you're not truthful.
I'm really kind of like a tomboy-ish kind of thing. So I feel like really everything under the sun. I feel like everybody has something to say about what a woman should or should not be doing. I feel like majority of it kind of come from men that shouldn't be telling me how to be a woman anyway, but this really to everything, honestly. I don't know.
So, I'm on a reference to the love and basketball type thing. Like, how when the dudes, they roughing up and stuff like that, they might say something, but they'll rub it off the shoulder type thing. But if it's a female, it's just seen as you're not being ladylike. You supposed to just be quiet, sit there, take it, and stuff like that. So I guess that would be my definition, like, not being, I guess, at a certain standard as women are viewed.
So I just feel like being a lady is just carrying yourself with, you know, confidence and being truthful within yourself and with others. And if you're going against that and, you know, not being on your business, then that's unladylike.
At this point, you know, like we got, you know, so many different things that women are branching off into. So it's like, you know, how can I say something that's unladylike if I'm not sure what their definition, because their definition of being a lady ain't the same as my definition. So when I see something and I probably say, oh, they being unladylike, you know, there's me judging. There's one thing I'm not trying to do, you know, because I'm not trying to be condemned. So I really can't answer that with a direct question. But, you know, maybe when I get on this podcast and get to talking to other girls and I hear what they got to say, that might open my mind up. But my mind's just not open to that, to answering that question right now.
Sun's out season though. It's summer. Summer finna come through this thing. Like we got good. It's coming though. This weather today.
Summer weather.
It's making me feel real good. Like I like winter weather, but I do like I like that midsummer spring type of weather. So like, do you feel like when women like start to show more skin, like, do you feel like it takes away from the person that they are? Do you feel like it's unladylike?
How much skin you show does not show your value. That does not devalue you or give you more value. I can say, if you feel like somebody is showing too much skin and it makes you uncomfortable, there's something going on within you and not that person. You need to evaluate yourself, right?
To each his own.
You know, it's something you need to dig deep in. If you're worried about, you know, what somebody else got going on, you know, baby, it's you need to check. Not her, because she out here living her best life with them cheeks. Wobbling through it. Or boning through her, however. Right. But, I mean, my mom has always told me, you're only control the choices you make, never the consequences. Right. And that can go with anything. So if I choose to wear booty shorts and a tank top, and the next person got something bad to say about it, well, baby, I made this choice, and I'm gonna stick with it.
Stand on it.
Yeah. Like I made this choice. I knew what I looked like when I left the house, and I'm cool with it. So you know, she said, if you're gonna get to a point where you're uncomfortable, then I need to reevaluate me. If I'm uncomfortable because somebody else said something, then that probably should not have been something that I chose to do or to wear or whatever. And let me just say this. I'm sorry, Money, was you finna talk? I don't want to act like I've always thought this way. Because at one point in time, I was like, okay, she's doing too much. I got my kids there, you know, she needs to chill. But then it's like I had to check myself. Why your kid is in this setting for in order to see her. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So you have to turn the table around to yourself like, hold up. Because why you got him there for anyway? Or, you know, why you in this setting for? I mean, you get what I'm saying? Some women that don't care what setting they in. I've seen a woman walk up in church, you know, with certain things on. So, you know, it ain't necessarily always you are, so we can't get mad. They say that's what you are. It is not always the setting. And so. if we being honest, we started off naked. If we being honest, we started off naked. And they did say come as you are. So, you know, if your pastor can't control himself, the deacon can't control himself, that ain't on her. That's true. That's true. So she loaded. Yeah.
My name is Ebony. Everybody call me Era, short for New Era. I do music. I have 3 kids. I have a 15-year-old son, 11-year-old daughter, and an 8-year-old daughter. And what I do is I help people that have been through post-traumatic stress, any type of traumatizing situation, molestation, abuse, or depression, or anxiety, or anything like that. I help people with stuff like that, or with any type of emotional disease or mental disease. That's what I help people with. I'm a healer.
Whew. Whew. So, maybe unhealthy with some of the stuff you know, but I wouldn't say it's unladylike. I do no judging with it, because first of all, I'm a crack baby, so I take that personal.
No? Now cigarettes, I'm not a fan of it. So I mean, if that's what you feel like you want to smoke, cool. But weed, no, I don't feel like there's really a gender that should or shouldn't be smoking it. If you like blacks, I mean, that's your thing.
No, I don't think that's unladylike. I don't think it's unladylike to smoke.
Somebody talking about, because you never know, like, what a person has done with. And you know, a lot of times I learned throughout my life, like my fiance is Big Wig Smoker. There's a depression copingism that a lot of black people are going through. So it's like you really just can't tell nobody, like, you know, ooh, that's unladylike, because this girl, you know, probably just had the worst day of her life, and that blunt probably be the only thing that, you know, that she can vent to that's keeping her from killing herself. So I really try not to speak on it, even though I don't partake in it activity. I can't really just speak on it.
Me personally, it's like, shit, it ain't got nothing to do with me, so that's not my business. But we definitely not.
Hey, I'm Bree. I'm right here from Millington, Tennessee. I went to school with Princess. I'm 26 years old. Two little boys, 6 and 9. I'm a little bit of everything. I own a daycare, do waist bead, substitute, in school for nursing.
Yes. I know for history's sake, you know, they always say women are emotional. Women, you know, they let their emotions get to them before they can make a decision. But honestly, sometimes that's what I feel like what America needs is some emotion. Because if you look at the history of any country, any man leading it, they lead to wars, disagreements. Now our dollar is, you know, becoming second string to another country, all because we had men in position where they're just so egotistical and they're not trying to solve anything. They're not trying to sit down and say, hey, this is humanity, and being greedy. So
To each his own. I do feel like we need another perspective, because I feel like right now it's a lot of men in charge and they have comments about shit that have nothing to do with them. Like, how dare you tell me what to do with my body, or how I should or shouldn't dress, or, you know, just anything in general. I feel like we definitely need a woman's perspective.
Yes, anybody should. If you feel that you can do it, go for it. There's no such thing as only men can do this, or, you know, only men are supposed to be the ones who have the say-so. Anybody can do it, and women should definitely have a right to do that.
woman in politics, especially if it's the right kind of woman, now not just any woman, but the right kind of woman who has integrity in herself and not trying to hang with the fellas, but is serious about change, yes, they can definitely lead in politics.
I would go as far as saying I think we need a black woman, a true black woman's perspective on some shit. Because, you know, everybody can't speak for me. And I feel like black women are in a whole nother category. So I kind of feel like we definitely need a black woman's perspective on a lot of stuff.
I'm Tokia, my nickname Bug. So y'all call me Bug or T. I'm from Memphis, born and raised. I'm from the Westwood area. I love my hood, everything about Westwood. I am a soon-to-be wife, a mother. That's the most important, my most important job role. A mother, a fiance, and I work in corporate America. My fiance and his dad co-owns a pizza lounge, and eventually we're going to be branching off and open up our own pizza spot. So I'm going to be dipping and dabbing into that entrepreneurial lifestyle soon with my man, but I'm still going to be a corporate baddie. I like spending time with my kids. I like being out, having family time. Sometimes I like to listen to different podcasts. I enjoy crime shows. I like anything pink. I'm a big pink fan. But my favorite color is yellow. That's weird.
My ID, driver's license.
3 to 5 things that must be in my purse at all times. Money on my card or whatever. Well, you know what? Because it's on my phone now. So my phone.
My bank card.
Diapers. Diapers and wipes.
In my purse, my taser, my gun,
my car keys, my house keys, and my strap.
I guess lip gloss.
and my lip gloss. You gotta be safe. What they say, stay safe, but stay dangerous.
Hello, my name is E-Money. I'm originally from Florida, but I've been in Memphis for a long time, so I guess I'm from here too. Something I like to do, I like to paint. And really anything pertaining to water or like adventure, like zip lining, 4-wheelers, stuff like that. Anything outside, really. That's kind of my thing. Nature, I guess. Definitely not saving myself for marriage. I got a child.
Depends on how much I like the person, to be honest.
I feel like sex is a form of healing. I feel like if the person that you're being intimate with is emotionally stable, and like, cause I feel like men are more emotional than women, so I feel like a woman should not just have sex with anybody.
I feel like to each his own. I feel like sex honestly should be like something that happen naturally. Like, don't put no pressure on it, because then I'm gonna get turned off. Like, if we, just start talking, the first thing you talking about is having sex with me, it's gonna turn me off and make me not want to.
Because that'll make a man go crazy if you truly understand a man, so I feel like sex is a form of healing, so I feel like
I've made one person wait 3 years. Well, we were friends, but and I've made somebody wait a 1 date. So it just depends on how I feel and what I want in that time.
Anytime you need to heal and both you two are stable or anything like that, and that's what y'all want to do, I feel like it's y'all business.
I know in college I hardly ever waited because I know what I wanted, but as I got older and I knew that my goals changed, I wanted to be in a real relationship. I wanted to lead to marriage. I took it a little bit more seriously to get to know the person a little bit better, so that we could have a good foundation. But anytime that I've ever slept with someone and it's been kind of automatic, they've been my friend first. I've known them. So it's not like I'm having, just random sex with strangers, but it's just the fact that if I feel comfortable enough with you, I'm going to go ahead and, just get what I want out of it.
It's just kind of like, it's the vibe. If it happen, it happen. If it don't, then it just don't.
All right, hello, I am Jessica. I don't know if you want to know my last name, but it's Achan. So the way you spell that is Aytchan. So people get it wrong all the time. If I had $1 for every time somebody got it wrong, I wouldn't have to work. I'm 29. My birthday's on the 30th, so I'll be 30 on the 30th. Golden birthday. Going to Punta Cana. Whoop whoop. And I'm originally from Memphis. I've been here my whole life. I even went to Lemoyne. Pledged, the best sorority there is, AK. And there's a lot of disrespectful things going on behind the camera, but we gonna keep it rolling, okay? But anywho, fun fact though, my grandma actually went to Lemoyne and she pledged Delta. So how you go that other way, I just don't understand. But but other than that, I'm just, I like to travel. I like to eat. I'm a foodie. I love good food. I love being around good energy. I'm an energy person. Anything that knocks my energy off, I completely shut down. I'm about trust. I'm about being 100. That's just how I am. I don't switch up. So that's just how I am as a person. That's who I am. So
For sure.
I think from a woman's perspective, no.
If you love a person, no matter how much you love a thing, I feel like currency just flow to love. Like,
I'm gonna be honest and say yes.
I learned by myself, I hate money or whatever, because I feel like it changes a person. Well, it don't change a person, but it's either gonna change that person or it's gonna just change somebody's perspective of you. So
I guess if you were to look at it from a man, I know men usually want their woman to make less money than them.
Now I'm not saying major finances are important. I'm saying financial literacy is important.
And they having money problems. Then they not happy within, and they not allowing themselves to be happy within their relationship. Or if you having money problems, you're not happy within, and you're not allowing yourself to be happy in their relationship. Like, it's only so much.
But I kind of feel like, at least kind of in my perspective, we could, I don't see no problem with us, making the same amount of money.
I will admit that I have gone, I'm almost 30. I've made my mistakes financially. I do live on my own. My bills are paid. That's one thing. My bills are always paid. But I don't want to be in a relationship where someone doesn't know their own financial literacy and they bring me down after I've gotten myself up.
This world, it operates off money. It don't operate off love, and it is only so far that love can steer somebody or whatever. Eventually, you know, it's not gonna be intentional, something that you're trying to do. It's just gonna happen because it's just how, that's just how society got steered our brain.
Any statistic will tell you, like, marriages don't end because of cheating, for real. People get over that. It's because of finances. And I've personally seen it with my own father. He's been married twice after my mother, and finances had a big thing to do with it. And
I wouldn't go into it like, oh, I'm, over you because I make more money than you, or you over me because you make more money than me. So no, I feel like shit, if we both making money, that's really the goal there. Don't be broke, but yeah.
With finances comes control. Whether it's you trying to control the person or the situation, and it's just a level playing field that nobody knows how to navigate. So finances are very important, and financial literacy is important in a marriage.
Hey, my name is LaDaisha. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. Been here my whole life. Went to UT Martin. That's how I know Princess. As of now, during life or whatever, I got my baby. She 4 months, so I be sleep in between trying to do my schedule and stuff like that. But things I like to do, I like roller skating. I like eating. I like hanging out with my family and stuff like that, get-togethers, going to lounges, just vibing out, having some hookah or something like that. But yo, like, I just like being chill, put up at the house, really.
I feel like I have really great natural hair, so I like to wear my natural hair because I feel like when it curl up, it's gonna be really pretty.
Braids, I'm getting them on the 27. They're gonna be blonde. They're gonna be travel in the front and little box braids in the back. I look good in blonde at 27.
Braids is definitely easier, and wigs just get hot. Weave get hot.
So either the deep wave hair I just had, well, y'all probably see, but I had some just deep wave hair. I feel like this good vacation type hair because you can just wet it, keep it pushing.
Let me tell you this. One thing that I learned is I can't do my own hair. It's hard for me to manage. So,
Knotless braids, because my hair is curly and I'll be walking around here looking like who done what for when it puff up. So knotless braids, it's versatile.
Of course, any kind of braids, locks, something like that. Yeah, them vacation styles for me.
Braids, you can feel the wind on your scalp. You can get so many different hairstyles with braids. Half up, half down, all down. You can get the little curls in them now that the Gworls getting. Yeah, braids.
And my sister do braids, so I'm gonna go for a braid style. Yeah. But, when I get tied up, I can always take it down or whatever. I'm comfortable with just taking it down and wearing my natural hair because I know it's going to look good when I wet it up.
Okay. That's what I'm going to have on. That's my go-to travel look because I don't like to get up and do my hair. I don't want no sew-in, no wet and wavy because we don't need that. We gonna get up after the bed and keep going.
Girl, I need one so bad. Oh, my God.
Stuff like that, I don't even, well, usually I don't comment on it on social media or something like stuff like that. But when I see it, and I be thinking or whatever, but
I definitely think girls are getting their body done too young before it's even fully developed. But
to me, it's just a trend thing, and it's crazy how people will follow whatever the trend is.
I don't see a problem with getting your body done. I mean, a lot of people say when people get their body done, they don't love themselves, blah, 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 blah. But,
like, this was crazy. So, I mean, of course, it's few out there that look good with it or whatever. They did just enough. But a lot of them be out of whack. They don't get them right. Then it be health issues and stuff like that. I just feel like...
But I feel like if, you can afford it and you got the opportunity to make you love yourself even more and it's going to help you internally, do what you got to do and forget what everybody else think because guess what? They're going to be looking at it wishing they had one because, baby, I sure do.
How you made. I mean, you want to work out, you can work out. Or whatever the case may be, but the BBL, I say if I ain't got it, I don't need it. It is what it is.
you can say that about anything. You could say
when a girl who wear weave, she don't love her natural hair. That's the same scenario with getting your body done. All people don't have the same body type. Some people actually do try working out and it don't work out for them, so they get their body done. I don't really see a problem with it, but I do see a problem with it when they do it too young.
I want one so bad. Oh my God. But I went breastfeeding. I was breastfeeding at the time, so it's like I couldn't go into surgery. And then now I'm too close to the wedding to get one. And I'm not gonna be healed in time. But so kid needs a BBL. Let me just say that.
Investment, if you're spending money on your body, I think you should get it done by the best. Like you know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with saying, hey, I got my body done, but you don't want nobody to look at you and be like, she got a body. She got a body.
It's more to it. It's health that comes with it. It's more than just buying a body. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to look like this, but did you really do the research and do you go to the doctor enough to know what comes behind it? That's just like any surgery, childbirth, lipo, whatever it is, there's always risk. And so was it really worth, you know, now 3 years from now it's sinking and it's giving you heart problems. Me, for instance, clot, being at risk for clots. Do I really want to go through this and worry about whether I'm going to get a clot that's going to go through to my lungs and I might not recover from it? So it's all just really, why are you doing it, who are you doing it for, and the long term, the longevity of it. Was it really worth it? You know what I'm saying? Because we're all going to grow old one day, and we see not everybody, what they say, black don't crack, but everybody's different. You know what I'm saying? So it's just really, who are you doing it for, and is it really worth it? Because me, I'm happy with myself, whether I'm going to be big or I'm going to be small, or I'm going to have a big butt and a big stomach. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, stop looking to please the other person. Because when you really look at it, if you get on social media right now, everybody who has got their body done, whether you can tell that they got their body done or not, they got to start taking ass shots. We don't know what their face looks like anymore because all they do is turn around so that you know, I got to be booty, I got to be booty, I got to be booty. And it's just more to that. And it's just like, think outside the box. Don't do, I know they say be trendsetters, but be a good trendsetter. It's not all about what you look like. It's about what you can do on the inside and what you can put out into the world. And we can't force a man to, you know, have a big booty, because then we're gonna start judging them and assume that they're gay if they're not. You know what I'm saying? So it's just really thinking about the longevity of things, the benefits, the risk, what it can do to you in the long term. So it's just more to it.
And I think that's a very good topic to focus on, is just doing things for yourself. Because we can get so caught up in, as women, trying to focus on doing things for ourselves as women or to our bodies as women to impress other people. And that's another conversation for another day. You know what I'm saying? To focus on what we want and what we want to do for ourselves, for our happiness instead of other people's happiness. But you know, I really appreciate everybody coming here today. I feel like we had some great conversations today, talking about a lot of good different topics. And this is just what you can expect from this podcast. We're talking about a lot of great topics that involve women, that involve black women, that involve things that you may be dealing with on a daily basis, that are very relevant to everyday life. So we thank y'all all for coming. And yeah, we're looking forward to having a good time on the podcast. We having a good time today. And yeah, it's Unladylike the podcast. We here for the casting call today on this Saturday. We thank everybody for coming.